What's your name?
AK Aaron Kennedy.
Area of Ireland where you are from?
Newbridge in Kildare.
First time meeting Belters only.
Met Robbie a long time ago. Like I actually don't even know.
It was in what's that club in Newbridge? What was that called?
Apollo.
The
Apollo. Yeah.
That's right first. That
was that was when I met Robbie first. Anyway, like, and I obviously known Robbie off SoundCloud, and then I actually only met you not too long ago. Actually,
where was that? Was that tramline?
I actually met you in Diva before. I was with Kyle.
You did, yeah.
I was with Kyle and I was chatting to you and all, but I don't think you had a fucking notion who I was. Like, to be honest, like, I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't either. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I remember actually. Yeah.
And then Tramline properly was the first time I like proper had a chat. Yeah. But then obviously, when you did the reactions only. Just, like that was like you were kind of scouting or something like, but that's when you kind of got to know who's who, obviously, and you know what I mean. So that was like obviously not actually meeting you in person, but that was like, all right, that's obviously who they are, and that's obviously see what they're.
That's good. That is to hear that.
Yeah,
isn't that people actually kind of know.
True reactions only.
Yeah, but that was that nearly that was like everyone that was like solid on that was nearly who you got for the.
Yeah, this is why like that's I said that earlier on. I was saying. Like where it started, and it started with reactions only, really. You know what I mean? We scouted it, like we scouted people there, not for any particular reason. We just wanted to we just knew we wanted to put people on the map. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, but they were solid. Like there was people just watching them like that weren't anything into music. They're just to see, like, you know what I mean? I remember like the comments coming in and DMs coming in and being like, oh, that's illegal and all. The boys reacting, like, do you know what I mean? Yeah. That was at the start of the year when Make Me Feel Good was literally just going up and up and up. And like you were just blowing up and like, and you know what I mean? You were announcing all the festival gigs and all, and like obviously to hear you saying good things about our tracks was like a big thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, sick, literally.
So. It was a good time meeting us anyway.
Obviously,
No, I'm only messing, bro. Right, so, do you want to go or me?
You always get stuck here on what's the story with you?
Like, I'm asking you a simple question here, right?
No, but I'm literally only to answer that question.
Listen, you can tell I'm smoking green. So good on me back.
So we are.
Yeah, well, I'm sure telling me laws, right?
Anyway,
and if you're going to be sitting beside me, you're going to help me from time to time, alright?
I'll do it, I'll do it.
Right, no one's asked you to do, I'm asking you, am I next?
What is your favourite club?
Favourite club? Probably Opium in Dublin.
Opium now, it can be anywhere, it doesn't have to be Ireland now.
Or High in Ibiza.
Yeah. High is sick.
I lost me high virginity there not long ago, man. But in Ireland, I think Opium, because I played there a lot, like, and that was like one of my first big Dublin gigs. Like when I kind of rebranded a little bit. Obviously, I making music a while, and then after lockdown, I got booked there really first. And then it was sick, like sick venue.
No, it is, and we done that as well. It was sick.
When you did that, just that Paddy's Day, that was like, boys, that show was like, that was
actually a sick show, wasn't it?
No, that was like, because like, but I remember like not seeing nothing like the queues outside. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think that was not your first like show.
It was our first headliner in Dublin,
together. No, that show was like mental.
Serious,
yeah.
Plenty more to come.
Yeah.
First song you're dropping in a set.
It's hard to know, to be honest.
That's because you're making new tunes every week.
Yeah.
What would you intro with?
I love Powerless by MK.
Yeah,
like, nice. I think that's absolutely just, that would get people, nice. Just like the way that builds. There's nothing really in that build, and it's people know.
Good show.
What is your biggest inspiration? Or who was your biggest inspiration?
Musically?
Anything. Who was your biggest inspiration?
I'd have to say, musically, I'm a massive fan. It's not even got to do with dancing. I'm a massive fan of the Gallagher brothers, like, because the reason they just don't care, and they're just true to themselves, and like they're from shit areas where they're from, and they just were so successful. Do you know what I mean? But like obviously within dance music and all, like likes of MK, Deadmau5, you know, all like a lot of them, like Oliver Heldens, you know, all them kind of people, like. But like biggest inspiration in life, probably my man and dad, like, you know what I mean? Like, absolutely, like they're just big back behind me, like anything I want to do, tell them I'm doing it and they say 100% they're behind me, like, do you know what I mean? So
good to hear.
Yeah.
Shout out to them.
Yeah.
Plans for 2023?
Just lots of music, man, honestly. Like head has been in the laptop a lot. I make so much projects that I just do just for myself, just self pleasure.
That's the right way to do it.
Do you know what I mean? And then I send it to some people, like friends and all, and they're like, oh, like that's sick, finish that, release that, and then I'll put them up and whatever, and I'll just see how it goes. You know, that kind of way.
Yeah, you just keep releasing, bro.
But it's just honestly, it's like SoundCloud releases, just and then see what happens. You know what I mean? And obviously with TikTok and stuff like that, and trying to like just do that side of things as well, and get people involved. And
that's what it is nowadays. Me and Robert only saying the other day, someone made a comment about, bring back just the 1210s when we used to have nothing else and whatever. But nowadays it's even harder to be a DJ, become a DJ, a famous DJ, because you have to think about your marketing and all that kind of stuff as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You have to have a strong social media presence, and even if you're quite a shy person, like I'm not like mental, like you know,
that's what I'm saying. It's hard.
You have to be pushing, and you like I feel like
nowadays.
you could put something up and you have to sell it as the best song in the world. Like even if it's an 8-bar loop on your laptop, you need to make people believe in that. There's like just so many of
you know what? You know what? The best way of making people believe that it's a good track is by just releasing it.
Yeah.
Because if like you know, people see you making music, they know you as a producer. If you're releasing this song out, people are gonna focus on that track and just keep doing it, and you just keep doing it, And eventually, then you don't have to say a word. The music speaks for itself. I mean, that's what SoundCloud's good for. Like
plans for 2023, just music and gigs and just pushing, just keep spinning the wheel, man. You know what I mean?
Good man, fair play.
So, how long have you been using SoundCloud?
I was using SoundCloud about 10 years, man. Like, you know, before I actually even made music, just as a DJ on virtual DJ. Do you know what I mean? Like, literally, SoundCloud's kind of always been the one, and like obviously there was Mixcloud and all for a while, but SoundCloud's good.
No, SoundCloud was the one, yeah.
But like I remember, I kind of took a little break from music, and SoundCloud blew up in America, all the SoundCloud rappers and all. Like, and I was like SoundCloud's a legit form of literally, but SoundCloud's a legit like streaming platform. Like.
Yeah, it's huge.
Do you know what I mean? I think around when I started using it probably wasn't, but now it really is. Like,
I feel like it's getting bigger now as well with TikTok as well. You know what I mean? Like,
absolutely, I think SoundCloud and TikTok are hand in hand.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because people that make people that make mashups and all, they're all on SoundCloud. Obviously, you can't be on. But you know, but like they're like the simplest, you know, those transition sounds, and the people are just making them.
But what you see down on the sound down at the bottom, it always comes up SoundCloud, this user or whatever. You know what I mean? It's always SoundCloud.
And a lot of that is just like TikTok and SoundCloud obviously working. That's what I mean. They do go hand in hand.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely. So, what impact has SoundCloud had on the music so far?
SoundCloud's the reason, to be honest, I get gigs, like, you know, because a lot of my listeners are from SoundCloud. You know, I've like pulled up to a gig and then they'll see my name or they'll see I've been tagged in this venue. Maybe they don't know who I am. I seen a girl the other day and she had my SoundCloud. Like, I was in smoking there, she had my SoundCloud, and she was like, "Oh, I know him." Like, do you know that kind of way?
When she was in the venue?
It would literally, I was standing right beside her. Like, I was like, I literally wanted to be like, "That's me," but then she would have been like, "Fuck off." Do you know that kind of way? Like, but like SoundCloud is, it's
the one.
Yeah. Like, I prefer it over Spotify. You know what I mean? Like, obviously we have DistroKid and all, but I don't know.
It's easier to upload and move around, way more free than
if you want to even stream so much to change the artwork, or anything,
do it, bang,
anything, you can literally just do it. Do you know what I mean?
Where SoundCloud and Apple will probably take about a month if you wanted to change stuff like that around. Do you know what I mean?
If you ever get on the Spotify support, it's like a nightmare, to be honest. I swear, man. So the track name that we've obviously collaborated on is called "Hanging On." It was obviously a collaboration between you and me. And obviously, but no, I went up with what I thought was like my best idea ever and showed it to the both of you. It didn't have a vocal, and we went through a few vocals, and then I remember you coming across that and you were like, that's the one. I remember, and then
me and Robbie looked at each other, we all kind of stood for a second ago.
I didn't know it, and I went, like I said, I showed my mum and dad, and she was like, "Oh yeah," she was like, I know that vocal, like.
It was a big vocal from back in the day.
And I was like, all right, but like that, like what I showed to you, I remember you actually saying that day as well, that I'm getting real old school. You're gonna have to bring out the old Robbie G in this one, like. And it's actually believe it or not, it's the slowest tune on the album.
Is it? Yeah.
It's the slowest tune.
Sick.
1 2 1.
Oh, it is.
It's the slowest tune on the album. Yeah.
That's saying a lot.
Yeah, no, and I kind of wanted that because I went in, actually it was 1 2 3, and I just wanted it slow because my favourite unreleased track of yours is "Need Somebody," like.
What's that? 120 or 120?
120, I think.
120,
yeah, that's crazy.
And like I love that. I love like slow grooves, like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
that's what we're like as well. We love it slow as well. You know what I mean?
Because you can feel like with house. You can feel like the hats and all moving when it's slower. You know what I mean?
You can hear there's loads of space for the drums and all. You know,
it's just grooves or something, and I really wanted to do that. Like,
No, I really enjoyed working on this one with you.
No, that was a pleasure though. Like, that was class being in the studio with both of you. Like, just looking at both his work.
Yeah,
And
nice
stuff
one,
like that.
appreciate
No,
it,
that was
appreciate that,
that was sick. That was sick. But no, I was only thinking that is the slowest tune on, and I feel like maybe it just stands out maybe because of that.
Yeah.
Because I think Aaron Whelan's might be 128, and it's but every tune on the album is so different. So different.
This thing about tempo, I don't think it defines whether it's going to be a bigger track than the other track. Now.
No, not at all.
It's
But
a mix.
music,
At this stage,
music,
it's a mix
yeah.
now.
I know,
You do
yeah.
see songs getting sped up left, right, and centre now for TikTok videos and all. Like it doesn't really matter anymore. You know what I
know.
mean? Once the track is good, it's going to sound good. You know what I mean? So,
Definitely, yeah.